Okay, the next is here using a flag variable. Now we are still using this flag variable, but in this last example, we are now uh, using the flag variable as an input argument to a function. So here we define a function break loops and the input is flag. First, we initialize I to 1, j to 1. Here I want to use a while loop. So I say y I is less than or equal to 10, y j is less than or equal to 10, print I comma j. Okay, once I printed I comma j, increment I, in other words, increment j, in other words, increase j by 1. Okay, and again, why the loop is going on? Okay, one, because it will check the when it picks the first j 0 less than 10 or equal to 10 true, it will print. It needs to go again. The loop, is this like a circle, it keeps looping. So to loop, to go to the next loop, it needs to increase j by 1, and increase j by 1, it becomes 1. It checks the condition 2. When it now gets to 10, what do you expect? At 10, 10 is less than, yes, true. Okay, so the while loop terminates. As soon as that while loop terminates, what next I want him to do? Still, that's the inner while loop this time around. What I want him to do is that increment I by 1 and set j to 1 in the outer while loop. Because in this case now, you will notice that I need to, when it looks at the first I 0, it will run all the inner loop for j, then come back to the second I value, which is should be 1. But this time around, when it's coming back, it's already increased by 1, and then set j to 1. So that is what the inner while loop will do. Why the outer while loop what will see I being incremented by 1 and then j being assigned to 1. Now, if flag break, in other words, if flag is true, you know, break. If flag is false, break. So, but this if condition here with the break will break you out of both while loops. Out of both. If you don't want to break out of both while loops, you will use this example here by first of all setting the flag to false, and then you have two break statements, one for the inner loop, one for the outer loop.